Gentlemen, welcome to Faith and Fame Show. My name is Dickens the Great, and it's such a great honor to have Mr. Emmanuel Gachanja. And today, we're going to be speaking about love beyond feeling, building a relationship that lasts. I don't know how far and where you are at in your relationship level. Are you guys still continue building it, or it is something that we should talk something else about it? But nevertheless, we have someone who's going to be helping us doing this. And Emmanuel Gachanja is the founder of iVow Foundation and Relationship Champion. So you're going to be also knowing much more about that. Before we go that further, please ensure that you're subscribing, liking, and sharing to all my platform. That is on YouTube, Dickens the Great TV, and on TikTok, Dickens Media, Dickens the Great on Instagram, and of course, Dickens Odongo on Facebook. Please talk about us and share some of the content that you're doing. It's going to be so much amazing. In the meantime, karibu sana, Bwana Emmanuel.
Asante sana. It's good to be here, Dickens. Finally.
Finally, you're here.
We talked about this, we talked about it, but now we are here and I'm excited.
Really?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Have you listened to Faith and Fame before?
I have, just because you say it.
Just because I say
I
it.
didn't know about it before. Let's just be honest. I'm not a liar. I don't want lightning to come and strike me. But then you mentioned about it after that conversation we had, on that webinar. And then I said, hey, let me check it out. What goes on here?
All right, amazing. Here
Yes,
we just talk stories.
Yes.
And now we are in the story of love.
I'm a story
About
person.
building something,
Let me
building
tell
a
you.
relationship.
Yeah.
It is one thing to be in a relationship, but it's another thing to build that relationship.
Yes, that's true.
Maybe tell us about that in the meantime, before
First
as
of
we
all,
start. Yes.
Allow me to introduce myself.
I wanted you tell us that, then you introduce yourself, but now you're
Okay.
taking over the show.
So-
Allow me
so-
to be your guest then now. Please introduce yourself then.
So-
Tell us who you are.
I don't get to introduce myself.
Nasema tu hata hiyo topic yako basi
so-
sitasikiza. Yes.
So what's up, everybody? My name is Emmanuel Gachanja.
All right.
I call myself a relationship champion. Married 24 years at the time this is being shot. Hopefully by the next time, when people have listened to this for years and years,
Yes.
I'd have been married 25 years. But yeah, my wife and I have 3 sons. I'm very passionate about love and marriage.
Wow.
And so I've dedicated my life to serve, the community.
Amazing.
In talking about love and marriage and impacting them.
All right.
And specifically the correct principles that will help you thrive. Because hey, this is an information world. There's a lot out there. There's a lot of content producers.
Yes.
And there's no telling.
There's
what
no
is
telling.
the real and what is the fake. So yeah.
You cannot differentiate the two.
You can't.
Maybe, Mr. Gachanja, before we go even that further, you're dealing with iVow Relationship Champion. What inspired you even now to go that direction while you have so many options, maybe to do something different?
Oh yeah, so let me tell you what the inspiration is. So I got married in 2002.
All right.
My wife and I were living outside the country, and quickly I lost a job. A kid came into the picture within the first year of marriage. And then with a kid now comes expenses, responsibility. So now this strain and this stress that even her, she had to move from where she was to where I am, so she didn't have a job. So that strain brought a lot of issues within our marriage. I always say stress reveals what is on the inside.
Oh, yes.
And man, we were wanting.
Oh, man.
So the way we treated each other, by the time we were getting to 2007, 2008, we were almost telling each other, deuces, it's been real. We can co-parent, but this thing, it's never that serious.
It's not working for us now.
So the journey coming back and the lessons of that journey coming back is what now, the knowledge I began to gain and the things that I began to apply now began to help me realize that, oh my goodness, there's a lot we have not been taught. Because unlike our grandparents, you and I were not raised to be husbands and wives.
Yes.
We've been raised to be successful in the marketplace.
Yeah.
But as far as in the home, yet that's the foundation of
That's
society.
the foundation of everyone.
So, it's greatly lacking. So I always told my wife one day, you know, if when we overcome this,
Yes, yes.
I will dedicate my life to holding other people's hands, because the truth is, there's a lot of friends who got married at the same time we did, and of all of us, we are the only ones standing.
Oh, amazing. Wow.
So there's an issue. So there's an issue. And I quickly learned the reason your relationship is failing. Let me talk to the people.
All
The
right,
reason,
please, this is your comment.
the reason your relationship is failing
Yes, yes.
is because of ignorance, ignorance, ignorance.
It's because of ignorance, ignorance, and ignorance.
Ignorance of the principles that govern relationships. And and because we don't have those principles, we can't apply the correct thing within our relationships so that we can see or find the success that we are hoping for.
All right. Maybe as you're moving even further, there is this thing, there is this conference, seminars that has always been staged for maybe people to go and attend. How impactful and important for the families or those who are dating to be attending such seminars and maybe conferences?
Oh, let me tell you, you can never get enough. You can never get enough refreshing. You know, King Solomon said this, that there's a secret to finding prosperity and success in your home.
Oh, yes.
The secret is in these three things, which are found, you know, in Proverbs 24, 3-4. The secret is, Proverbs 24, 3-4 says, by wisdom, a house is built.
By wisdom, the house is built.
Through understanding, it is established. And through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures.
Wait a minute. By wisdom, the house is built.
Then through understanding, it is established.
It is established.
And through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures.
I tell you.
So for you to find the rare and beautiful treasures that you're hoping for in a home, all right, it is critical for you to have these three things. Number one, knowledge. What knowledge? It's not just any knowledge.
Yes.
It's knowledge that the manufacturer created for this institution that he created through his manual.
All right.
All right? Number two, understanding, what does this knowledge mean to me? What does it mean to me? Like, me in this day, in this time, from the place that I'm from, you know, we have to admit, you come from a very different place than I do. And in your place, there are many different realities compared to my place, you know, and the realities are different. So we need to understand this knowledge, how does it apply to me as much as how does it apply to you? And then wisdom is the application of that knowledge.
Wisdom is the application of that knowledge.
Yes. So wisdom is the correct application of that knowledge. And, you know, they always say knowing better doesn't necessarily mean doing better.
Knowing better doesn't really necessarily mean that you're doing better.
I always say many of us spend so much time, you know, gaining so much knowledge. But the truth is, many of us do not act on it. And because we don't act on it, we don't see the changes or the transformation that we are hoping for. So so those are the three things that I say are critical for you as an individual to consider when it comes to relationship.
Amazing. Now, Mr. Gachanja, you've said something which is very true. Way back in high school, there's a guy who used to spend time with the teacher, and any revision places, you could rarely miss that person. But when it comes to exams, doesn't show that this man used to be there. Mpaka unashanga hizi vitabu zote za revision bana, kikuja wewe huwezi pata. Ni yeye ako nazo. Nani ako nayo? But ndugu, sasa hapa ndio we draw the line. What's not happening? So it is one thing to have knowledge, and it is another thing to practice it. So the man used to get this knowledge, but to practice, translate it now to be something that is beneficial, haikuwa hapo. Ni kama, is it stem in the Bible where there's one rich person that I think alisaidia city, and because he was poor, he was never recognized, something of the sort. if you get the phrase. I don't know, but you've read it somewhere.
Yes, yes,
Anyway, Mr. Emmanuel, now let's get into what has brought us here. We are speaking love beyond feelings. Now, what does this phrase mean to us, maybe? Or what does it mean?
This is something I've been reflecting on for quite some time now. In fact, anytime I officiate a wedding, you know, it's one of the sermons that I consider.
Really?
Yes, it's one of the sermons that I consider.
Okay.
And here is the thing. A lot of us in society today have this fantasy with love. And we have equated love with feelings. And so what pushes us or drives us or guides us is the feelings that we have.
The feeling that we have.
So feelings will typically now get us to that point of saying, I'm in love with somebody. You know, I often have this picture of, you know, a lady, you know, talking to another lady, and she's saying, "Oh my God, I'm so in love."
Yeah.
And you know, it's based on those two feelings, those butterflies that you feel here. The truth is, Mr. Dickens, feelings are very, 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 very fleeting.
Very fleeting.
You can feel one way right now, and the weather changes, and your feelings change. And if that's what you're dependent on, then you've set yourself up for failure, which is what is happening in a lot of our relationships. Many of us are trusting our heart and the feelings that our heart, you know, are telling us, you know, about this person, about this thing, about. So love, in as much as it's about feelings, it's not about feelings. And if you follow feelings, feelings are very fleeting. They change. In fact, the Bible tells us in Jeremiah 17:9, it tells us that the heart is deceitful. It has no even, as in the way it describes it, it has no, you can't even help the heart because of how deceitful it is. It wants what it wants, when it wants, how it wants, if it wants. All right? And if that, again, is what is the foundation that's guiding you, then again, you're setting yourself up for failure. Love is an actual commitment. Love is a choice. And love is an action. Because the word love is actually a verb. It's something that you do.
Wow.
All right? And for it, you have to go now and ask, you know, again, what did the manufacturer design love to be? And love is founded on two things, patience and kindness. All right? Now, if you look at that scripture in 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8, it talks about love is patient. And then before it's, let's just skip the word love is kind.
Yes.
So after that, it says it does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It's not self-seeking. It's not all those things. So those are the things that require now patience. All right? In love, you can't be selfish and self-centered. All right? Because relationship requires for you to give. All right? So most of us, we are not thinking of the giving part. Most of us are thinking of the taking part. Because, again, life is teaching us and culture is teaching us to be very individualistic and inward-looking. So we have stopped being a communal-based society and we are very individualistic. How can I get mine? All right? You do you.
You do you. Be
Yeah,
you.
you do you. That's what culture is teaching us. But that's one of the most dangerous things that is out there, you know, because the truth is we were created to live in community. We were created for relationship. So we need to be givers. And here it's telling you, be patient. And patience are the things that we do to avoid bad situations. So when it says it does not envy, man, there's no room for envy in your relationship. You know? It does not boast. There's no room to brag. Like, I told you so. I told you so. You'd never listen to me.
Yes.
It's there's no room for self-seeking. We are in this together.
Yeah,
We do things together. And we prosper together. I mean, after all, we have given our lives to each other. So we need to be one and move. And then the second pillar that love, rides on is kindness. And kindness are the intentional things that we do to make a good situation even better, or to become a blessing, as we say in Christianese, to become a blessing. So love is actually a commitment to choose to do patience and kindness to each other.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. Maybe, Mr. Emmanuel, why do people confuse attraction and love?
I don't know why they confuse it. Because those two are very... maybe infatuation and love, they confuse. But attraction and love. Attraction, man, you can be attracted to anything. With the way the world is right now, there's many things that have shaped and formed your thoughts and, of what is a beautiful thing. So attraction and love are two different things, but maybe infatuation and love is that one is harder to distinguish. Just because infatuation gives you those warm fuzzies. I believe love is based totally on logical, rational things. Okay? It's not about feelings. It's about, what's this human's purpose?
Yes.
Does it align with me? What are these humans' values? What are these humans' character traits? And it's very rational, and I think, again, that's probably what distinguishes love from infatuation. Because infatuation, you're just super excited about this human.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Back at home, ladies and gentlemen, this is now where you take the pen and the book, sit down like someone in class, learn, follow through, and if you have any question, please let us know. We're going to be answer those questions as the time goes by. In the meantime, Mr. Emmanuel, can relationships survive even when emotions are not as strong as they was before?
Oh, yes.
It can survive.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Really? Explain.
Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And you all need to hear this very well.
Yes.
By the time year 1 and year 2 are done, and you have settled down, you know those warm fuzzies that you're feeling, those butterflies?
Yes.
Imagine they go.
They go.
After that, we leave.
Now,
we live and we're
now you
doing
go
life.
back to that square one. We are sisters, brother and sister.
We are doing life now.
We are doing life now.
We are doing life now.
But
the rubber is meeting the road. Excitement is over. We are doing life now.
Yes.
And I was actually reading a story this morning. I was reading a story this morning of this woman who is 102 years old and was celebrating her 78th anniversary.
78th anniversary.
Yeah.
Something rare about.
And she was talking about, she was being asked about things that really, what can she say should have been done different in her marriage? She could have done different. And she said, I think in my marriage, what I could have done different is forgive more and just relax.
Forgive more and just relax.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, she was just saying, I can't even understand why I had to win that argument. I can't understand why it just had to be my way. All those things didn't matter. They just didn't matter. Right now to you, it matters.
Oh, yes.
That you're folding the bed sheets a certain way, and we're fluffing the pillows and putting 500 pillows. 20 years from now, my good friend, that will mean nothing. Those pillows are inanimate, you know? But the things that matter is what is the kind of intimacy and friendship that you've built. So this woman is talking about their choices that she made to keep going every day. 78 years later, my friend, that's a lifetime period. For many people, there are many people. My father died at 77. This is just her anniversary that she's celebrating. So yes, it can go beyond the emotions.
It can go beyond
100%.
the emotion. And by the way, it is true because I have witness of couples. They married them. You know, in nowadays, people, rare occasion where you'll find people marrying at the age of 14, 15, thereabout. But looking back in the days, they could even marry as early as that age. And those people stays up to date.
Yeah.
So you wonder, what is this keeping them? Kuna mingine alisema aliingia relationship and then 1 week imeisha asema mbona watu wanasemanga relationship ni ngumu? I'm just celebrating 1 week and then somebody comment hapo chini mwezi mmoja acha ishi. Alafu the same guy came up with another post. Ile kitu nilikuwa naona kwa mtu kumbe hata sikuwa nampenda. Sasa ndio nimeona mwingine sasa. So ladies and gentlemen, now let's shift attention kidogo, Mr. Emmanuel. We've now defined what love beyond feeling it is, and now we are here. That for the first part was to let people who are joining there, what is really what should they do? How should they supposed to doing it? Now, for the one that are now in, they want to build it. Something that you've just talked about that will go even beyond when the butterflies are off. Now we are into that setup here. Not really boy, but a sister and a brother now. Because at some point you'll reach there. You're doing life together the way you're putting it. Now building that lasting relationship. It is one thing to have it, but it's another thing to see to it that it is built, it is standing. That you can recognize this. Kuna mingine anasema that even if it is raining, na kila mtu wote wamejikinga, it is only you that is raining, is falling on you, I will still come. Na mwingine anasema, wewe si wewe mtu mkubwa, mvua inanyesha. Stop disturbing me. I'm a big person, but sometimes we need to get into a point whereby, as I was excited to see you before, I'll always be excited to continue seeing you around. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are shifting now into segment 2, and that is building a relationship that is lasting. By the way, back at home, what do you think? What are some of the pillars that really helping in building that relationship? I don't want to assume that it's the only one who knows, but I know you're also intelligent wherever you are, and you can help us break some of these things down here in the comment section. And as we had said earlier, that when you have a question, when you have any additional point, please, this thing is live, so you can interact with us in this live, and we'll be glad to answer some of this question. And let me know where you're tuning this show from. If it is Kenya, Africa, outside the world, I'll really be glad. All right, and if you want to be part of this, you can reach out to dickensmedia19@gmail.com, and of course the team will be able to help you out. In the meantime, Mr. Emmanuel Gachanja, thank you once again for coming on to the Faith and Fame show. So far, so good. So far, so good. Is going on well?
Oh, yes, I'm enjoying it.
You're enjoying the show?
Yes.
The question is good?
Yes.
Now,
I enjoy talking about relationships.
Amazing. I know that for sure. But I'll tell you guys how I get to know Mr. Emmanuel. Anyway, what are some of the pillars of, lasting relationship?
All right. Number one, it's important to understand. And unfortunately, none of us knows this. None of us pursues this. Yet it's one of the most critical things. Marriage was created for a purpose.
Marriage was created for a purpose.
Meaning marriage is bigger than the two of you. All right? So it is critical for you as an individual to understand what your life purpose is. And then, once you find what your life purpose is, is to look for somebody who aligns with that purpose so that together you can achieve something that's bigger than you. Because marriage is very missional. All right? For most of us, marriage is the end goal. So once we get married, and then that's it. We've reached and we have arrived. Now we live. And so we become very insular looking. And so we recognize and realize the things that we are missing. But when it's missional, and it's about something greater than you, and it's about the purpose, what you do is two people who come, put their gifts and strengths and talents together to achieve something that's greater than them. All right? So that's number one. It's for a purpose. Number two, the second pillar that you will need, it will need values. Values. And values that stand, you know. Values can be things like good values like honesty. You know, we are open with each other and vulnerable. So values is very, very critical. Number three, your characteristics, how do you carry yourself in life? Very, very important. It's very, very important. And then the last thing is spirituality. We are spirits who have a mind and a body. So the number one part of us and the most critical part of who we are is the spirit. And that was given to us by God. And so that has to be aligned with God so that it can now flow to the rest. And if you're not tapped into God, if you don't have a relationship with your maker, you know, this, I always say, this north-south relationship is the most critical that now influences your east-west, relationships. So it's very critical that your spirituality is you're on your A game, because it affects and determines how well these others go.
Amazing. Now, how important of friendship before romance?
I think it's everything. See, friendship can last. Romance doesn't have to last.
All right.
I always say this. I think the fact that my wife is my friend is what has kept us more than my wife being my lover.
Amazing.
100%. Because my friend, we have many things to talk about.
Yes.
And anything is fair game. You know, this is like a bestie. You know, I can't wait to get home.
Yes.
To tell, hey, let me tell you,
Girl.
Yeah. Today I sat with a guy called Dickens.
Hey.
I can't even tell her, bro, you're not ready.
You're not ready. Yeah, and so, there's a way wanachukuanga hiyo information mpaka like, I hope you get it itaenda ya chini.
Yes, but when it becomes about romance, it becomes just about very, you know, sometimes very vain things. It can be very many vain things. And romance is just a very small part of the relationship. Yes. Is it a critical part? Let me not put it down.
Yes,
it's a critical part. And we need it because it spices up the relationship. However, friendship is the key. It's the foundation. I always say there are 4 types of intimacies that we'll go through. Number one is social intimacy. That's the friendship part. So social intimacy is what are the things that you do to get into each other's world, to hang out with each other. You know, when your wife is telling you, babe, tuende shopping, you know, let's go shopping. And you're like, like we'll be walking from stall to stall. Like, you'll be putting up, asking me if you're fat.
Ngoja, tulia. Relax kwanza Mr. Emmanuel.
Hey.
Na umetoka tu kwa nyumba vizuri, amesema I'm going to buy bread, soap and sugar and maybe sweet.
Yes.
And then anafika pale anaona pizza, you like now the list has changed.
The list has
this
changed.
is times 2.
I know.
Really, hili kitu nikutokea hapa kweli.
I know.
Come on.
So anyway, there's shopping.
Yes.
You're going for shopping. Then, for some women, they don't care much about sports. Men care about sports.
Yes.
We recently had a World Cup.
Yeah, that is.
And in our time zone, the World Cup was at, what times were those?
Tafadhali. Kama watake tuone pia watuambie.
Do not host it in that country again because, man, we suffered.
The sponsors are here. Please bring it next to the sponsors.
Production reduced. Production reduced. Anyway, but, that's to digress.
Yes.
But the man who loves the sports, does the woman care for the sports?
Exactly.
My wife could not care less. Could not care less for my soccer team,
yes.
my football team.
Yes.
She's been at who? They did what? When?
How?
So?
Why? So ni kama ni kitu, it doesn't matter. Well, men, you need to get the content so that you can share with your fellow men when you are.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Real friends step into each other's passions.
Yeah.
And you do those passions together and you become your partner's cheerleader. And this now draws you closer to one another and builds oneness. So social intimacy is the foundation, all right, that builds that relationship. And this is how you grow in intimacy. Social intimacy now begins to break down walls. And when it breaks down walls, it introduces something new called emotional intimacy. So emotional intimacy, this is how you connect and the communication levels and the vulnerability level that you gain with somebody. All right? The other intimacy now is spiritual intimacy. Now it becomes easier for you when you're connected to have that north-south relationship individually, but also as a team. Okay? And then finally, this is the last one, but it's the one that's exalted the most. It's the one when you say, hey, we are not having intimacy. This is the one that is referred to. Yet it's the last on the whole list. It's the last on the list. It's sexual intimacy. In fact, I always tell people that how good or how bad your intimacy levels are a reflection, not a result, are a reflection of how good your social, emotional, and spiritual intimacy are.
Amazing. Mr. Gachanja, it reminds me sometimes back, there's a lady who was so beautiful, and men could talk about her. And then one day, this lady went to have an intimate with someone else. And the moment she does that, of course, when you are gold, everybody want to try as much as they can to do all the nasty things just to find the gold. And the moment they got that gold, this lady thought she was that beautiful. She didn't just know something had left her. And she wondered, the many people are following her and all that thing. So there is something in us that if it continue be kept pure, that thing keeps announcing us, announcing us. And so this lady, beautifully fade. Beautifully fade, kabisa, ili fade. So, unjo kuna ule msako, hot cake kabisa, everybody talks about her. Once you give it away and you've not give it to someone, your soulmate, that thing, ina fade kabisa. Ina fade, unasema, basa sasa tuvumiliana. Unapata mingine pia yake liko fade, sasa muko hapo, mjuani, you're like, it's very toxic. Ina kwa something else. Now, how do trust and honesty shape healthy relationship?
Trust is everything. And I'll tell you why. I'm giving you my life. I'm giving you my heart. It's the most precious thing. I need to know and be assured that you will take care of it. You will not just go and rough it up.
Yes.
You You'll not go and rough it up. Whether you're a man or a woman, you know, your heart is gentle. It's a very core part of you. And you want to ensure that this person will care for it. And not only just care for it, or will cheer it on and desire to make it a better thing. All right? So it's very, very critical. And honesty is everything. Honesty is you have to be open with each other. You know, I find it interesting when you read Genesis, you know, after Adam was given this Eve, and he was so excited. He was like, wow, this one is amazing. Oh my goodness, God, this one that you have created. Wow. This is it.
Yes, this is it.
Flesh of my flesh.
I tell you.
Bone of my bone. I shall call you woman, you know? And you know, the Bible says that, you know, this is why a man will leave his father and mother, cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one. But he says, and they were naked and unashamed. Meaning, Adam's life was open to Eve, and Eve's life was totally open. It's very critical. Honesty and openness is very critical to go along with that trust. Yeah, because if I don't trust you, I can't open up to you. If I can't open up to you, then we can't build our level of intimacy. Then if I can't build our level of intimacy, then what are we doing? This is a fake relationship. This is a very, you know, it's not real. So,
I tell you.
So yeah, very critical.
Amazing. Now, and that is so key. By the way, you have something you'll tell us at the end of it all, of the show. You cannot say, I trust you, if you do not know me. The trust must have come with some levels. Unjua tuwezi patana tu leo Mr. Gachanja. Bwana nakutrust sana. Nakutrust. I cannot say maybe from how you speak I believe you. But now trust is something we've grown. There's a way we've come from. There's a place we are going. That's what builds this trust. And if the earlier we know it, the earlier will help us even when some of those hard times come. Now, let's get into communication, even as we are coming to the end of this segment. Communication. Communication is often everything, not just in a relationship per se, but even in the field. We are here because we communicated well. Even going into our nation today, why do we have this fracas? Because there's something is not communicated right. And when you don't communicate right, not that you'll not be heard, you still be heard, but also the answer will also come as a result of how communication was received. Yeah, kama ni matusi, answer pia itakuja, but the same way. You see, you communicated, but how did you communicate? Now, what are some of the common mistakes that couples are making today in terms of communication? And maybe how can they be able to rectify on that?
Yeah, I think it's also just most common thing that I see happen is just understanding what communication is and how, or the dynamics that affect that communication. Here is what I say. There are root causes to everything. And when it comes to a relationship between especially a man and a woman, or a husband and a wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, there are three things that are going to affect your communication. Number one is your gender.
Gender.
All right. It is said men can be very rational and men can be very bottom line. If you and I were to hang out and were to meet, and I want to tell you about my relationship issues, for example, I'll come to you and tell you, hey, bro, Dickens, hey, Sema Baba, Mambo. And then I'll say, it's burning at home, and things are bad. Then you'll tell me, hey, pole sana. And I said, hey, I don't know what to do. Here's what you'll tell me. Strong, tuko pamoja.
Keep it up.
Yeah, strong, just fight through it.
Yeah.
And in that conversation, I as a man, I have come and have laid bare my issues that things are burning at home. And you have encouraged me. You have
Yes,
told me, my
yes.
guy,
Yeah.
tuko pamoja, we are
Yeah,
together
yeah,
in this.
yes, yeah, yeah.
Strong, just carry
Yeah.
on. And you have encouraged me to push on.
Yes.
But have I told you anything?
No.
No, I've said nothing.
Nothing
at all.
So
You
my
know?
answer would be also from just a shy answer,
Yeah,
kind of a
bottom
flowing,
very
yes,
shallow.
a floating one.
Yeah. And that's how we men work.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
However, a woman,
Hey.
bring Kleenex, bring...
Tulia kwanza.
Hey.
Sit down kwanza.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Girl, sit down.
Yeah, sit down.
Oh my God.
Sit down.
Can you imagine? And then the friend will be even crying alongside her and asking her, so how did it make you feel? So what are we doing, babe? Imagine, what are we doing? You know, those genders are so different. They're so different. The way they think. You know, one of my couples called me sometime. I love to tell this story.
Yes.
And what he told me that, you know, hey, Pasi, Sasa, you know, the baby has come. I was like, what? Hey, bro, wazi. Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
and
yes.
I prayed a blessing over that baby.
Yes,
Let me
yes.
tell you, I prayed a blessing of blessings over that baby. Let me tell you, that baby is going to be successful. That prayer that I prayed that day, that baby is going to be
It
successful.
is well with the soul. It is well with him.
I went home.
Yeah.
And much later in the evening, you know, much later in the evening, something I'm watching triggered me. And I'm like, babe, X and Y, they had the baby. And then she's like, what? And you're telling me now? When did you find out this news? I was like, we bumped into, he called me at about 10 a.m.
Yes,
This is now 9 p.m. We're about to head to bed.
Yes.
This is when I'm remembering to tell her.
Yes.
You know? And then she says, okay, sawa. Anyway, well, is it a boy or a girl?
Yes.
And
But there, I didn't ask.
I didn't ask. I just know they had a baby.
Yes.
Okay, so which hospital?
Now you see.
Bottom line is,
Yes.
I got the news. What we needed to know is that the baby has come.
Yes.
Details?
Details.
And neither here nor there.
Yes.
But you see, for her, details are everything.
Yeah. They're keen to details.
Yes, very keen to
One of the things, Mr. Gachanja, even as you continue, if we are to clean this space, Mr. Gachanja, we will only remove the conspicuous things.
Yes.
Things that can be seen as men. But if it is women, they think of kutoa carpet, kwanza kutoa tu vumbi kwa hii stuff, kukunja. You see now this minor details. In fact, vile iko hivi, sisi tutasema, bana, Mr. Gachanja, shika hapa, tutoe kitu. Like the conspicuous, but now into details. But that's why anakuuliza mambo. The gender, the hospital,
so gender is the number one thing that will affect how the man is wired versus how the woman is wired. Two different things. The second thing is your personality. Specifically, not just, you know, personality, different people have come up with different things, but personality, when I'm talking about here, is temperaments. And there are four major temperaments. There's cholerics, there's melancholics, there's phlegmatics, and then there's sanguines. All right? Now, I will not go into the detail of each one. However, please note that and go and research about temperaments so that you know a little bit better about it.
Yes.
So your temperament, I equate it to an operating system. Okay? Your operating system dictates the when, the where, the why, the what, the how you do things. All right? Now, my temperament is I am what they call a phlegmatic. The phlegmatic temperament is calm, cool, collected. We're very easygoing. You know, we're not easily motivated. We don't like to offend people. So we find nice ways of saying things.
Yeah.
All right. My personality is such that Jesus is on the throne.
Yeah.
Because he's on the throne, don't worry. Be happy.
It is
Let's
one day
relax.
at a time.
One day at a time.
One day at a time.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
When we get to it.
Yes.
Hey,
Or
my
we'll
friend.
cross the mountain once we get there.
My friends, now I'm married.
Yes.
The total opposite of that, which is my wife, is a choleric. Choleric anything that should have been done 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
There's a sense of urgency.
Yes.
You know, we're not coloring, we're not flowering things. We say it like it is. So it's fact. So when it comes out, hey, it's the truth, but it comes like it's cutting you.
Like, hey, shouldn't you really bad?
Then there's a sense of urgency. They're very impatient. All right. So now these two different personalities have been put together. My personality, if something has come up, okay, let me process. Let me think about it. We can talk about it even next week or 2 weeks from now. The choleric wants to semi-mtoke. Just wants to say it so that it gets out. And finish it. We move on to the next thing because life is for it's for the living. We are doing things. You know, we have to cross off things. Why are we leaving it for for tomorrow? Now, depending on the temperament that you are, it will dictate the kind of communication that you do. So that again will affect communication in your relationship. The next thing that will affect communication is your background. Where do you come from? What home did you grow up in?
Yes.
In that home, what did you see? What did you hear?
All right.
What did you experience? How did your father communicate? Was your father even present? That you know how to communicate as a man.
Yes.
If it's a woman, was the mother present to know that, you know? So there are many things that now influence so that by the time you're coming to marriage, there's a lens that has formed who you are. And that lens now determines how you communicate. And so you'll find people within relationship very frustrated because I'm only looking through my lens. So I'm wondering, why do you have to be harsh? Why do you have to be relax? Life is okay. Life is just chill. You know, that's my lens. You know, yet to her, it's like, don't you understand the sense of urgency? We need to accomplish this. We need to do this so that we move on to these things. We are missing opportunities. Are you seeing the difference?
Yes.
And so one of the things I tell people is, again, remember I said knowledge at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
So part of knowledge is learning these different dynamics that affect you as a couple so that you begin to understand what are the things then I need to do to mitigate those differences.
Oh, yes.
All right? So, yeah.
And that one also tells me, just like you said in the beginning, there's part of you knowing, and then there's a pattern again applying what you know.
Yes. Yeah. So understanding first what you know.
Yes.
It's for me to understand when those sharp words come.
Yes.
This person has a goal. All right. It's not about me. And for me to make it about my feelings, oh, you talk to me rudely.
Yes.
I feel like you talk to me like this, and spend time throwing a pity party that my wife doesn't talk to me gently like I talk to her. But even her, my husband doesn't understand. We need to get on these things and move because we know we need to be a certain place. Yeah, we are not getting younger. We're not getting younger.
The version is changing.
Yeah.
And it's changing very fast.
Very fast.
That's like, I saw a certain photo or something that the babies that were born in 19-something, from let's say 97 all the way to 203, 204, thereabout, most of them are shocked when they are now in 20s. Just the other day, they are the one people looking up to. And I made that joke with a certain young, not even, he's a child. I told her, if you're not careful, tomorrow you'll be now the one, you'll be like, hey, you are being sent, go get your own house, go, But right now, take these opportunities as they last. Now, Mr. Emmanuel, there's now, and I want you also to look at it even as you're answering it, why even Jesus again came to the world. There's now that sense of forgiveness. We'll keep reuniting as much as we'll be willing to forgive each other. Yeah. If we are not willing, we'll never reunite. Reunion means we are once together, we reach a point we are not together, but again, we've seen the sense of we continue being together. But before we continue being together, there has to be sense that we've forgiven each other. Now, what is the role of forgiveness in sustaining love?
Wow, forgiveness is huge.
Mm-hmm,
It's very, very huge. It's very huge. Here's how I'll say it, Dickens. I want you to picture this. We've become friends now. And so, as Christmas comes, I want to bless you, my friend. And part one of the things is I have some sheep, so I send you one.
I also enjoy.
You enjoy sheep. I'll send you one.
Yes.
You will take it home. And what you're going to do is probably tether that sheep to a tree. And then allow it to feed on the grass so that it can fatten. So by the time Christmas comes, there's a feast. There's a feast. That tree represents offense. That tether represents unforgiveness. It represents anger. It represents bitterness. And all those things that we feel when we are offended. And then that sheep, it represents you. As long as you hold on to anger, bitterness, unforgiveness, all you will ever do is fatten around that offense.
All right.
And what that does to you, psychologically, biologically, is you're poisoning both your mind and your body. And the only person that is in jail is you. Leaving the person is not the answer. Cutting that tether and releasing yourself from the offense is the answer. When you're stuck around that tree, every decision you make, every thought you have, every communication you have goes through the lens of that offense. Let me tell you, I hear a lot of people out here, and there are many of you out there, and this is what I see going on out here. If you listen to radio, people are so negative.
Yeah, they're very majority.
Negative.
Yeah.
But you know why they're negative? It's because offense, either to them or to a friend or to people in society, is what's guiding them. So they've stopped believing relationships work. But that's a lie. The truth is, the ones that don't work are the loudest.
The ones that do not work are the loudest.
The ones that work are very quiet because they have nothing to whatever. They're enjoying their life.
Yeah.
And so you have focused on the ones that don't work. And now you have all these phrases. Aki men. Men will leave you in the desert without water.
Yes. In fact, they will not show you how they are going to get out. Wanatoka na vunja gate.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Let me tell you. If that is you, then understand the problem is not relationships. The problem is your mindset because of how you've allowed offense to influence you. And it's important for you to cut that tether and free yourself. Because the other person is not in jail, you're the one who is in jail. And you're the one who is preventing yourself from gaining the freedom to enjoy love and to enjoy relationships with other people.
Amazing. You know, somebody once said, and it's something I've also come to learn about, that some people take poison. And when they take poison, they are praying that it is not them to die, it is other people to die.
That's what they say unforgiveness is.
Yes.
Unforgiveness is like drinking poison and hoping the other person
to die. Now, I tell you, and the greatest prison you'll is the greatest and even the worst of it all. It is the one that you send yourself in. Better the one that someone else send you. There will be sense of justice. You'll always have people. You can't, even if you're bad, there are always people who will sympathize with you. Yeah? So these other prison people will come and maybe people encourage you and all those things, nini. But the one you put yourself in, you're the only person who knows where the door is. You're the one who knows where the key is. So the earlier you realize, how do I get out of this? Because sometimes you will say, jamaa namchukia. Remember wewe ndio uendelee. That guy does not even know. Sometimes do you know that people, that somebody doesn't love you just because of how you're speaking. Maybe as you're speaking, Mr. Emmanuel, ameangalia vitu mob kwa maisha yake, I work out. And now when he's listening to this, like, okay, it's reality, but again, he's finding it, it's life. How does couples solve conflict without hurting each other? Of course, kuna wale.
Yeah.
How can they be able to solve the conflict without hurting each other?
I think it's about understanding how to talk to each other. All right. The first thing is, how do you address the issue? All right. Are you addressing the issue by attacking the person? For example, there are people who like to say, you always, you never, you just feel like, you just, and the moment you say those words, the person feels like it's a personal attack. Okay? And the moment I feel like it's a personal attack, the first thing that I will do is I will raise my defenses. The second thing I will do is, if I am a withdrawer, I will withdraw. But if I'm a fighter, now I'll turn my claws.
Yes.
And I'm ready. Let's scrap.
Yes.
Let's
whatever comes, I'm ready to deal with this.
Scrap.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me show you that.
Let me show you.
All right. But if I was to come to you, let me give you an example. I like to tell this story. So we've gone to a party, blah, 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 had fun, blah, 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 blah. All right. Now we are leaving, we're going home. If there was offense that happened between you and your wife, and many will relate to this, first of all, in the car, there'll be silence. 2, let's do a stereotypical scenario. The man will be driving, and then the woman will just be looking outside. And we know there's something wrong. Are you okay? I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Are you okay? I said,
I am fine.
Is there something wrong? There's nothing. Hey, those words, we all know what those words mean.
We're like, tulikuwa tunaenda wapi? I can come with matatu. You just go. Fika, we'll meet there.
We all know what those words mean. Nothing.
Yes.
So that's typically what will happen, One day my wife walked up to me, and I'll never forget this. Now, good people, I am a Liverpool fan, all right? That just shows you how old school I am. This just tells you how old school I am. I'm very old school, so I'm a Liverpool fan.
Yes.
And I loved them when in their heydays. Back before the drought came, 30-year drought came.
But they used. I heard that the best team in England some days back. They brought glory.
100%.
100%.
100%.
The glory that Arsenal has never even tried. Anyway, let's continue.
So anyway,
yeah.
And I remember when Liverpool is playing, we just don't disturb me. Because Liverpool needs me to win. They need me. If I'm not watching, chances are they are not.
They're not feeling you. The presence.
Need me. They need me.
Yes.
I am what they call the 13th man.
Yes.
The 12th man is the crowd.
Yes,
then
the 13th man
is me watching. They need me to watch because I coach and I help,
Yes,
all
yes,
the way
yes.
from here
Yes,
where
yes,
I am in
yes,
Kenya,
yes,
you know?
yeah. There's a statistic you can be able to share.
So when Liverpool is playing, nobody disturbs me.
Yes,
Please don't
yes,
disturb, because
yes.
I'm in it. I'm in this game. We are playing. We are
Yes.
fighting. We are at war. So we know, don't ask him, don't tell him.
Yes.
That's the wrong time to talk to this guy. But there's one day in the middle of a Liverpool match, my wife came to me and, she was like, "Hey, babe." And I was like, "Hey, yeah, Sema, Sasa." My eyes, of course, are right there on the TV.
Yeah.
My eyes are
You don't miss the action.
Sema.
Yes.
Okay.
Haraka
This
kabla
guy,
hajapiga
this
kona.
guy, this guy.
Yes.
What were you saying?
Yes.
And I said, "Hey, babe, yesterday, when we went to Akina Nani's place, I was like, yeah. Hey, that was fun. This ref, that was fun, eh? Yeah. And then she says, "Hey, babe, you said this. Imagine it made me feel this way." I was like, "What? No way. Babe, I was just joking. I'm so sorry." And right there and then, we learned something accidentally. So now, it's me saving my damsel in distress. This is something that I did that hurt her. And so now we are addressing that thing. So what that we learned is that, first of all, she just said there was something that was said, so removed it from me. And this thing hurt me. I'd love for us to process it together. And so, because it's the two of us now dealing with this thing, it became easier conversation. If she walked up to me, and in Kiswahili, I'll say this in Kiswahili. Akiwe na kireare yako. Unafikiria tu utaongea nini useme. If she had said that, chances are that problem would not be resolved. In fact, I would now put up my guard and to be, let's go. Remove the gloves, in fact. Don't even put them on. Remove the gloves.
Let's meet head on collision.
Let's scrap. Yes. And it never works out, which is what a lot of us out here are doing. You come, the first thing that you do is you criticize the person. You make them feel bad about themselves as you're pointing out the mistake. And so that person doesn't want to talk to you. All right? So how can you remove the mistake from them and say, this is the issue? Can we deal with this issue? And that is the key right there. That is the key. And I think it's important that even as you do that, then it teaches you now how to have a conversation. And then the second thing is that it is important how you address it. And the second thing is important is you have to learn to listen to understand and not to listen to respond. Many of us, as somebody is talking, we're already formulating our response. And in our formulating our response, we are not listening from their point of view. We are listening from our point of view. So definitely you will not understand what they're saying. And if you don't understand what they're saying, then you can't give them the correct response. All right? So it's critical for you to listen to understand. And it's in the understanding and the asking questions and the clarifying. So is this what you're saying? So is this what happened? Is this what you're feeling? Once somebody will finally feel seen, feel heard, and feel validated. And at that point then, it's say, okay, what can we do different that will help this not happen the next time? Because me, I'm waiting there. In fact, my knee is just like, finish. I'm going to tell you. This is exactly how I feel.
Yes. I've been waiting for this moment. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You are continue enjoying the show. Let me know where you are, where you're watching, and any input that you have, you can be able to put it down here in the comment section. Just to remind you, those of us that are joining right now, I'm hosting one and only Mr. Emmanuel Gachanja. That is the relationship champion. And so far, so good, man. If you've been here from the beginning, you already know you're learning, and there's something that is changing, or rather going on to your mind that you need to be changing right now. In the meantime, this show has been brought to you by iHub and together with Dickens Media that exists to give you photography, videography, moderation, live streaming, emceeing, and voiceover, and all this. How do you get to them? You can get to them at dickensmedia19 at gmail.com. As you're coming to the very end of this segment, or rather this show, Mr. Emmanuel, now let's talk about faith in a relationship. Because all this thing you've talked about, it now depends how strong we are in faith. Remember, it is the faith that we are told once back that it will remove mountain. It is not even the wisdom. You see, imagine you've acquired many things, but still there's something that will stand to contend against you. It is not even many networks that you have. Some days they will fail. It is now the faith. However you describe your faith, that is now to you. Then, now, this now will bring me into this question, how can couples intentionally grow spiritually together?
Okay. So first of all, faith is one of the most critical things in relationships, and I'll tell you why it is. Faith, one, is knowledge of God and knowledge of who you are to God. When you begin to understand that, it means you begin to have a healthy fear of who God is. And in doing that, your desire will be to honor Him.
Your desire will be to honor Him.
So in your desire being to honor Him, it now impacts and influences the way you walk in this life. All right? When it impacts the way you walk, then there's a fruit that you will see in you. The Bible tells us that fruit is love, it's joy, it's peace, it's patience, it's goodness, it's kindness, and self-control. That's what that fruit is. Interesting. That fruit is what every single one of us wants from somebody. I just want somebody to love me. I just want peace. I want us to be joyful.
Yes.
And joy is different from happiness. I just want us to be joyful. I want someone to be patient with me. I'm a work in progress. I don't have it figured out.
I need tolerance.
It's not even tolerance. It's just patience.
Patience, yes.
Patience.
Be patient. That's the right word, by the way.
Yeah. So patience, I'm a work in progress. Work with me as I figure this thing out, will I stumble? Yes, I'll stumble.
Yes.
Yeah, work with me. Do we need goodness? Yeah, we need goodness. Who doesn't want goodness in relationship? Who doesn't want kindness? Who doesn't want somebody who has self-control to avoid doing all those nasty, crazy things that we see out here in relationship? So it begins with faith. What faith does is it gives you a blueprint of how you should live and how you should exist. And it gives you a place where you can actually hold each other accountable. If you're both people of faith and are Christians, then I can tell you, hey, this is not Christ-like, and you can't argue with me because it's written here and we subscribe to this. So how can we build our faith together? I say take moments with each other to get on your knees and to pray with each other and pray for each other. There's nothing more powerful than that. It's one of the deepest levels of intimacy. Then grow together in learning God's word and interacting with Him. And then the third thing is serving others together.
Amazing.
Serving others together. Because when you're serving, now you're being the hands and feet. And in your working together, again, it's bringing you together to impact society or the body of Christ. So that's how you grow.
Amazing.
That's how you grow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the biblical principles that should guide people who are dating with marriage in mind?
Number one principle is that marriage is for a purpose.
Marriage is for a purpose.
Yes. Number two, marriage is selfless. Marriage is selfless. that is very critical. Number 3, marriage is a sacrifice. And number 4, marriage is founded on love, which is a commitment. A commitment to choose each other daily, a commitment to be kind and to be patient with each other. So those are the principles that you find within God's word. So it's about, when I come into this thing, the day I say I do, I submit to my wife in as much as my wife submits to me. So we are giving each other to each other's self so that we can be one. And when we are one, we move as one to impact for God's kingdom. Because we are created in the image and likeness of God, and we reflect that image and become the bearers to society.
Amazing. Now, Mr. Emmanuel, as we coming to the very end of this show, I'd love you to give us some of the kind words, plus let us know how we can be able to reach out to you in your social platforms. And even I know there are many episodes still coming. Are you ready? Amazing. Let's go. Your parting shot as you're coming to a close of this show, plus where we can be able to find you.
So I think my parting shot to the people out there,
yes,
which will be critical for you to know. Bible tells us that my people perish for lack of knowledge. It's critical for you to learn from the creator of relationships what he intended for relationships and the dynamics that govern relationships. It is very, very critical. And then when you learn those, train yourselves to be that. Don't train the other one or expect it from the other. Train yourself to be that. This is what we do when we go to work. We train ourselves to impact or to be fruitful in that place. So train yourselves to be what God has called you to be. And then after that point, then now you're ready to look for a partner. Where can you find me? You can find me on social media, specifically on Instagram. My handle is at Gash Emmanuel. That's GACH _ Emmanuel with a double M. Please follow. There's lots of content there.
All right.
But on YouTube, iVow, and also on Instagram at What I Vow. That's my organization's page. And let's engage and let's get you on your journey.
Amazing.
To enjoying a true happily ever after.
I tell you, hii TikTok yuko wewe. Majenzi yamejaa huko sana mpaka inakushangaza. Coming soon.
To a screen near you. I actually have an account, but I've not posted anything yet.
Ni ngumu pale. Sasa unaona wale wote walikuwa Twitter pale. Walikuwa nafukuza watu Twitter. Ni kama anajaribu kukuja hii side. Lakini sasa noma hii side ile inajiko huku pia wa match nayo. Sasa wamebaki tu Twitter na Facebook. Facebook si mbaya, lakini wale wa Twitter hapo ndio noma iko. Anyway, it's been true, it's been real. My name is Dickens the Great, and I'm always honored to have bringing someone grateful, someone with much knowledge just to share with you guys. And today was Mr. Emmanuel Gachanja has time to just share with us what he has. And man, it's been really amazing talking to us about love beyond relationship, building a family, building a relationship that lasts. So it could be one thing to have the love that goes beyond. And then after it is beyond, then what next? You should also start thinking, how do I build this thing that lasts? Remember, we are role model to the tomorrow's generation. And if we leave this thing badly, or rather we live with a message, the same thing they will copy, and they live in message times too. Ladies and gentlemen, keep following, keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. That is Dickens the Great TV. And of course, pale kwa socials, that is Dickens Media on TikTok, Dickens the Great on Instagram, and of course, Dickens Dickens Odongo kwa Facebook. And remember, this show has been brought to you by Dickens Media. That is, they offer photography, videography, seeing, live streaming, voiceover, moderation, and many, many more. Of course, pia kuna media training. If you want to know vitu hapa na pale in terms of your podcast, camera, how do you position them, we are here for you. And also has been sponsored by iVow. Thank you. See you into the next episode. It's been real. It's been amazing. Goodbye. God bless you.